Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is you're tuning in. So I was thinking I would show you guys how I make these fun little envelopes out of junk mail. So this is one I did yesterday just to show you what they look like when they're finished, but I'll take you through the steps because it's pretty simple. Most people have some junk mail and they're a fun little thing to add to a journal. And of course, I forgot to grab a journal to show you what we can do with them. Let me grab one. Just grab this guy. It will not go in this journal, but I finished this journal. I was working on this journal yesterday. So these will look great as a little extra pocket to add in. Then you can put some other goodies inside the little bag or pocket. And depending on how you glue them in, you could make it be an extra pocket. So if you just glue the edges down, can be another pocket or a corner tuck, kind of depending on however you like. So let's get to it and I'll show you how to make these cute little guys. So first of all, you need an envelope. I like the ones with a window because then you can see what is inside them. So I grabbed a couple. These are just junk mail that you get, you know, advertisements, whatever. You can have big windows, small windows. I have a couple that I started prepping here just to kind of show you some other sizes. So it's a nice big window on that one. This guy here too. All right, so step one. You just need a scissors. That's all we need for this. And even if, depends, the flap can be closed, open. If it's open, we're gonna glue it down, but we're gonna wait to the end to do that. So first of all, you gotta figure out how much of a flap that you wanna have on the top. And this is gonna be reinforced, this is reinforced. So this is a little bright on the screen. Well, let's use a bright one. So first off, I like to just cut off a bit here, just on the top. And now we can save this to make another little pocket for something else, so don't throw that away. Now, I like to think about how I'm gonna fold it. So it's a double fold. So 1 and 2, like that. You can have it as thick or as narrow as you'd like so. You want to get a nice good crease in there. So I'm going to use a bone folder. You can use the back of a scissors. You could use a spoon, just about anything. I'm just getting a really good crease in there. Okay. So basically it's a double fold, right? Now, since it's going to be like this, as you can see on here, I took a bit off of these corners. This, I used my corner punch, but I'm going to show you how you can do it just with the scissors. So we're going to just angle this like so. Where's my little piece that went flying? And now I'm going to, see, is that how it cut? Yes. Make sure I cut it the correct way. And then flip it over to make the same cut on the other side. So line that up and corner to corner like so. It's not perfect, no big deal. Now you have something shaped like this, okay? Looks a little strange, but bear with me. We'll get there. You know what I'm gonna do? I was gonna glue this. We'll wait until the end though, because it'll be easier. So this piece is you can double fold this if you'd like. You could leave it like that. So you don't have to do it all the way down like I did with this one. So you could leave it just like this and then have this be your flap. But I'm going to show you exactly how I did these. Because you can make your own variations on these, play around with them, have fun. So first, this is just the inside flap. I'm going to cut this piece off where we have this crease. Doesn't have to be perfect because you're not going to see it. Okay, so that's that piece, like so. Now this is going to get folded inside. And if it's coming down too far and you can see it in your pocket and you don't want that, just trim it a little bit. So I'm just going to trim that down, see if that's far enough now. And it is. Okay, now glue. So I'm just using art glitter glue. You can use your favorite glue stick, whatever you have on hand. So I'm just putting some glue down on that flap and then folding it in. Okay, that's all we're doing with that, is fold it in, get it nice and stuck down. Okay, so that's the inside of this flap, and it kind of reinforces it and makes it a little more sturdy. Now next, we're gonna put this part down. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna glue this bit here. So just gluing this little flap down. Sticking that on there, and then this gets folded down here. Lining up your corners, your edges. We can always trim them a little if they don't line up properly. And then I'm gonna leave this, you know what? I'll just glue it down. It'll be easier. So I'm just gonna glue on here. Get that bit. So this flap is getting glued down, and then flip it, and this is getting glued down here. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So that's all set. Now we have a modified envelope. I'm just nipping off this edge a little here and here. Okay, so we have a cute little reinforced pocket. This one's going to have some bright fun colors. Now we need to add a little decoration and decide if we want to put something inside the window, inside here. So I like really thin book page. Did I grab some? No, of course not. I also got my scrap bin here ready to add some stuff. Let me grab a little book page to stick in there, something fun. So you know how big it needs to be. And really, it just needs to cover in front of the window. So I'm going to grab a bit of this. Oh, I already put some stickers on some of these. How fun. Let's do one of those. That's cute. I think I was prepping for some other little projects. I forgot I had put these in here. How will they look in there? Kind of cute, actually. Let's see. Let's see. Didn't know I put a bunch of those in there. The bee. Will the bee lady look cute? She's fun. He's fun. Oh, that's like perfect. Let's do that. Let's do that one. It's pretty bright. So now we'll stick this in and see what it looks like in that opening. Ooh, I dig it. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to put some glue all over in the back of this, and we're going to try and slide that in there. So I'm just using a glue stick. Make sure you get your edges really good, because when you put stuff down inside this pocket, you don't want it to catch on whatever paper you put inside. Okay, move this out of the way. Now this is the tricky part. You got to kind of hold this open and then get it slid in there. That's why sometimes it's easier to do this part before you glue that flap down, but it'll be all right. We'll make it work. Show you the trickier way, because you don't always have envelopes that are like that. Okay, so I kind of have it lined up. I'm going to try and slide it this way just a bit. Now I'm going to press it down where my fingers are not, and I have glue on this hand from sliding that in there, but there we go. Should have grabbed some wet wipes so I could wipe my fingies off here. That's all right. Okay, so that is in there. Make sure you give it a good smoosh. And now we can decorate the rest of it. So what else do we want? We want to kind of... Got my scrap bin, so let's find some fun scraps to add on here. Ooh, this is pretty. Kind of a contrast. Contrasty. So we're going to cover up these words, maybe add some other stuff. Let's put this down here, kind of like that. Put that there. And you just do whatever you want. Just play with them, have a little fun. Seeing in my little box here what I got. This looks like kind of a tree. I don't know. I'm just digging my scrap bin because what else are we going to do with those scraps, right? Use them up. Got that fun kind of leaf or feather. I'm not sure what it is, leaf or feather. This is a good contrast. Oh, that's a perfect piece. I don't want to use that. I should have grabbed some stuff ahead of time. Let's use a little piece of book page. Just talking about perfume and herbs. Let's do that. I'm going to roughen up the edge here. Just to give it some more interest. Put you up there like that. Maybe a little piece of this down here. Different textures. I want to keep it fairly flat, but you don't have to. You can do whatever you want to do. All right, I'm going to ink up some of this stuff. And I already had my ink out because I was thinking. So I just have, this is Distress Ink Walnut Stain on my dauber. And I'm going to hit these edges a little bit. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm hanging out by myself a little bit today because my partner and my son went to the store. So they're having fun. I was informed they would be bringing me back a prize. I don't know what that means or what we're going to have, but it could be fun. All right, let's kind of overlap that just a touch. Yes, I like that. Let's just get it glued down. Get it. So, glue stick there. Like this maybe. Like. Some of that ink is going off the edges. I'm okay with that. Let's do you, and I'm just covering up the words because I don't want those words in there. Get this guy down. About like that. And then this one, we need a little bit more there. What else do we have? I'm just looking at some, I usually have like some scraps of washi tape just hanging out. So let's do this. I'm going to put a little, because sometimes when I tear off washi tape, I just have these pieces that I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use them for, but they could be fun to add to like a little cluster if I'm working on something else. Put that like that. I like it. So we're just kind of adding some things. We could use a cluster, one of those clusters like we made. Those would be fun too. Okay, that is going to go there. And then I might add a little focal point washi tape. Okay, that's nice. All right, that's cool. I like it. Do we have any words up here? We do not. Okay, perfect. So let's see. I have some washi here. What can we add just for a little bit of interest? I just grabbed some stuff earlier just to see what do we got on here. Anything cool? Yeah, there's another mushroom one. Let's do that. So I want this piece of mushroom over here. So I'm going to cut this. And this is what I was talking about when you have leftover washi tape. Like, I want this image. So this bit, I'm just going to stick up here on my little organizer that I have in front of me. And then I'm going to cut this very carefully this way-ish. And because I'm going to tear it too, so I'm not as worried about it. And that way. And then I'm going to tear that part. Okay. Now I'm going to tear this along here. Save those. I want to tear this a little. I'm just trying to make it not be so cut out. I want it a little bit more natural looking. At least parts of it here. That's better. So it's not even. Maybe this top bit too. See if we can do that. Nice. Okay. And maybe the bottom. Very carefully. It's not easy. Because I'm just tearing off that tiny edge. There we go. Okay, I think we got it as good as it's going to get. And there we go. Okay, that's fun. We've kind of got some crazy brightness happening, but I'm okay with that because we're going to probably put a tag or something or some little bits in this envelope anyway. So now next step, this is still a little bright. We're going to tone it down a little. So I'm just going to take my ink and I'm going to around the world. You can take whatever little bits and bobs that you have to kind of add to these guys when you're making them. You don't have to ink. That's a me thing. If it's a you thing, that's also okay. I'm not worried about the back because I'm going to be gluing it down. If you wouldn't have to, you could make this as like a tuck. You could put this as to use something that you could tuck into your journal. So you certainly would not have to glue this. You could kind of do whatever you want with it. It's just a fun idea of what to do with basically some junk mail that you have sitting around. Everybody probably gets some kind of junk mail of some sort. If not, somebody in your family probably does, and you can be like, hey, could you start saving me junk mail envelopes? I'd really appreciate it. And you can even ask them if they can open them the correct direction or whatever direction you want, or you just go with whatever you get. All right, so that, see how much that toned it down? So this side versus that side. I love it. All right, next we are going to add a little, because these don't want to always stay down. There's some options you could use. Eventually they will go flat in your journal because there's going to be the pressure from everything in it. But what you could do is you could add a tiny piece of Velcro. You could add like a little button closure or one of those. I don't know what they're called, but they're like the two discs that you can weave a cord through. I don't know what they're called, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little eyelet in here. You wouldn't have to put an eyelet. I just like to make sure that they're sturdy. I am using a crocodile. I like it for little eyelets. I do not like it so much for big ones. You know what else I need to do? This is one of those few times when I am going to measure because I want this to be in the center. So I have this ruler. It has a 0 center point. This envelope is a little over 4 inches wide. So I am just making sure I have the same space on either side. So there we go. So pencil. And I'm just putting a dot here where I want that eyelet, okay? So there's just a little dot there, and I'm gonna go ahead and hole punch this right on my little dot. So there we go. Now next, we need to pick an eyelet. This seems like a lot of eyelets, and it is. I was lucky enough not to have bought these. There's a lot in here. I'll be using these for a long time, and I love it. They were actually in an organizer that I bought at my brother's secondhand shop. They were inside it. I was so stoked. Do we like the green? We like the green. Let's use this green. All right. So I have it set to my eyelet. I already have it set because I did one of these yesterday. So I am putting it on the little pin, pushing down, and there we go. This is why I don't always like this. For some reason, it kind of mushes them weird sometimes. So especially when I'm doing my big ones, I don't mind it so much on these guys. But it just seems like it's not as nice as it used to be, and I don't know why. And that was also a gift, because those things are kind of expensive. Okay, but I don't care that it's kind of a little mushed and some of the paint came off it. It's totally fine. So now we're gonna put a little charm on here. Let's see, we got some mushrooms. We got this leafy feather thing. These are some charms that already have jump rings on. How about a little tree? A tree, I think a tree would be cute. Yeah, let's do that. Or, hold on. I love that. Okay, I gotta show you guys this. So when I was going through stuff, I was trying to pull some charms for some journals I'm working on. So that's why these are all like this, because I already have jump rings on them. But this is mine from high school, because I used to compete singing. So that was one of the things I got for being really good at singing. Yeah, state competitions and stuff like that. It's super fun. Don't really sing much anymore. In college, I was offered to go to school to be, oh, this little deer is cute. Maybe we'll use him. Let's use the little deer. Why not? He's adorable. Okay. I had a voice coach that really, really wanted me to go be an opera singer. It did not happen. That is not a thing that happened, clearly. I'm looking for the right kind of bulb pin. I thought I had some silver ones. I have coppery ones. I have gold ones. I have, maybe in this pouch. Oh wait, maybe in this one. I've got so many little. So I got these. They're very bright. What's in this one? I think they might be in here. Oh, there's black ones. Okay, so what's in here? Ah, there's the silver ones. So organized that I didn't even realize how organized I was. I got a bunch of these I got for Christmas from my older sister. She got me a bunch of fun little journaling stuff. So now we're just gonna open this little bulb pin, put him through his little hook, put this through here. And there you go. That is essentially done. Ta-da! But let's add a little something on his little tassel. Oh, this is cool. Let's do this. Can we just, yeah, let's just add this. This is a part of book spine. So I'm just gonna pin it on for some extra texture. Extra texture. How did I do that? I did it weird. Hope you guys are enjoying my videos. I know I've been getting some new subscribers, and that's awesome. I love it. So let's put you, do we like this side forward? Yes. So we're gonna do little deer and then onto this. And then here. And close. How cute is that? Oh, I love it. These are so much fun to make. Once again, we used up a bunch of scraps. Love it. Keeping that stuff out the landfill, making something pretty. There we go. Should we do another one? How much time do we have here? How long have we been hanging out together? We've been hanging out together for already 26 minutes. So I have one. Let's do one more real quick. Speedy Gonzalez. Okay, because I glued this here already. I glued that. I glued that. Let's do this part. Oh, yeah. Okay, ink. We need some ink. Let's do some green. Let's ink it first this time. So we're gonna ink it, ink it, ink it. Going. Welcome to all my new subscribers. It's great to see more people coming to hang out and see some stuff. Have fun with some paper or just enjoy crafting along or learning some new techniques or seeing a technique in a new way. That's the other thing. Because there's a lot of people that do junk journal videos, and there's a lot of people that have fantastic ideas. There's also, you know, a lot of recycled ideas, which is okay. It's great to take inspiration from other people. I do. I would love to be able to credit every single video that I've ever watched, but I've watched so many at this point that I couldn't tell you where I've gotten some of these ideas. Or whose idea I took inspiration from, because there's so many people that do them. But I'm glad you're coming here to hang out with me and see how I do some stuff. Okay, so I love that. Lots of green happening. So now we don't have a lot to cover on this, which is cool. And let's see, we have just a little something along this edge, and then maybe here. We could put something in the pocket if we wanted to. I'm not going to put paper. I'm not going to cover all of that. I might just put an image inside there. Maybe a sticker or scrap of paper or butterfly. I don't know. I should have grabbed some stuff. I wasn't thinking. Silly me. Let's do... Oh, I have my birds up here. Let me see if we got a bird we can stick in this pocket. That could be fun. Let's put him in there. Oh, that's going to be tricky. He's going to be tricky. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's going to be way in there. All right. I think he'll stand out enough without inking the edges. Just have to make sure we get his little beak in there and some berries. You know what? We could put him on the outside. Let's do it. Let's put him on the outside instead. That's so pretty. Okay, we're going to put him on the outside. We're not going to stick him inside. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use some of those scraps of washi tape that have been just hanging out here. So I'm going to use up my little scraps to cover these words with some new words. So I'm just like basically collaging with some bits of washi tape. And I don't care how they're getting stuck on, where they're going. That's not washi tape. I'm just doing a little quick tape collage here. like so. What else we got? Big piece that we cut up. Oh, there's a raspberry. Goes with that. Let's put that raspberry up there. I'm going to try and cut that one a little bit because it's pretty. All right. So we're going to go with this. Like that. I'm rounding off some of these sharp edges. Get in there a little. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ah, no, don't stay there, my friend. Okay. Don't be naughty. All right, that can go there and be cute. I'm just going to stick this side because I think I want to stick a little something else under there. Let's do this little thing. You could do this with scraps of paper too. You don't have to use washi tape. It's just what I have, which, you know, that's the thing. Use what you have. Use what you have. Use what you have. I'm going to stick this little cute mushroom right there. And then I want to get this over here. It's too straight. There we go. And right there. Beautiful. Okay. So that's fun just as is, right? And maybe we'll put a little something up there yet too. Okay, a little bird friend is going to go down here. Let's put a little of this over here. Okay. Yep, let's do it. All right. Now, some glitter glue. Let's get that on there. I've been working on a lot of journals because I have a little expo that I was asked to do. So I've been trying to get a bunch of those journals done. And I almost finished 8 of them yesterday. I mean, I've been working on these journals for a while, so. Okay, there. And we're gonna make sure we get them a good smoosh. I got some paper towel here. And I just do this so I can wipe up if there's some glue that comes out. If I went a little overboard. There. Oh, don't slide. No slideys. No slideys. Okay. That there. Beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, now up here, let's do a little something. What have we got left? We do have some bits that will be perfect. I'm going to do this. Okay, now we're going to put our little charm on there. So measure quick. Easy on this side. Small 0. And this one is a little bit bigger than that last one. All right. Right about there. And same as before. Oops, hole punch. and an eyelet. Let's do one of these red ones. Yeah. And like so. Come on, there we go. And that is good. Now we need a little bulb pin and a charm. You could also just put a jump ring on or something like that too. I'm going to use a green one of these since we're doing lots of color. So I'm going to do a green one. And then I'm sure I've got a charm in here that will work. Maybe it's something in silver. A sun. A sun would be kind of cute. A little star. That'd be kind of cute too. Which one should we use? A little key. What else do we got? I'm looking for something silver. I don't have a lot of silver in here apparently. Ocean stuff, not so much. Saturn, that was cute. Little clock. Nope. I have a lot of gears in here because I'm working on some kind of steampunky journals too, or getting ready for some steampunky journals. So the gears are cute. Let's do this little star. I'm going to do the star and the sun, both of them, I think. If I had a bird or something, that would be better, but I don't have one of those handy. So we'll do both of these guys. So a star and a sun. Do I have a piece of thread or yarn or something up here? I do. Look at this. Perfect. I have this red little ribbon, and I'm going to tie this, or I guess it's kind of like butcher's twine, so I'm going to put this around here too and just give it a quick tie. That's the fun thing about like when I put journals together too. I don't necessarily know how people are going to use certain things. So they could decide that I don't want that pin in that place. I want it someplace else. I want to put something else there. And that's the beauty of when you get your own journal. You can rearrange it. You can do whatever you want with it. There. Oh, so cute. There we go, guys. So there is 1 and 2. Very different. Very fun. Where's our other one here? Where's my examples? Hiding. All right. So there you go, guys. There's some fun little envelopes that you can make. So I hope you enjoyed this. What would you put in these? What do you think would be fun to put in these guys? Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed my video. You guys have a great day. Bye.